This is it. Episode 2. Finally, going according to plan. Hi, my name is Jeff, and welcome to episode 2 of Last Week in My Life. Again, the title is pretty self-explanatory if you don't know what the series is about. Let's kick things off with what happened on Thursday, last week. I basically spent all of Thursday editing episode 1 of Last Week in My Life. There were some requests for me to get out of the house, but basically it took me about 24 hours to edit that episode, plus another 2 to upload and configure. I went to a lot of places on Friday. First, I started off at Sunway, one of the closest major shopping centers from my house. Then I saw a new sign, with a new font. They have been using Museo since 2014, and now to reflect a change in their brand image, they updated the design. If anyone can tell me what this font is called, tell me in the comments. Also, tell me if it looks, familiar to you. Bony viewers? SimCity? Anyone? No? Nothing? Oh well. Then I went to Bukit Bintang again. Except this time, I didn't go to Lariat. Instead, I was shopping for those manual coffee things that you probably know I'm interested in from last episode's Highlight of the Week time-lapse. One of them was made of gold, and could be on my shopping list. I'm shopping for a travel dripper. Then I finally got to Mid-Valley, somewhere I actually needed to be on that day. Remember I told you about the big store? I talked to someone about hybrid storage. Well, that same guy wasn't there to help, but someone else helped me with my questions, and was 85% as informative and helpful as the other guy. I tested some mice and keyboards as well. Mainly the HyperX Alloy. Some SteelSeries mice. And if I remember correctly, a few Corsair mice as well. Oh, and the chat time from the last episode was finally open. That marked the return of the T-Chain that brought people into T-Chains. They were screwed earlier this year, so they needed to start over. And this marked a new beginning. I stayed at home all day and took a rest. Same as Saturday. I just slept. This day is what's interesting. I went to IKEA, but not the one with the currently renovating shopping center. Instead, I'll just show you the video and let you see for yourself. Smells good. Oh, how's this one smell? Yeah, I like the other one better. Oh, and that last station where I ended up at, that's where the other IKEA is. I just didn't want to go there. I went to Sunway again, except to help my sister look for a new phone. Her phone is dying. It's an iPhone 5 with a dead battery and a broken power button. And if you want to give suggestions, name some. It might help. I went to IOI City. This place is among one of my favorites because it has an all-IT C-zone and various other tech stores that really bring out the PC enthusiast in you. Except I was there looking at peripherals. One of the most common keyboards I know. Alloy blue. Brown. What's this? Okay, Sentinel 3. Check specs. gotta check the specs for this. I found some nice Wacom tablets that caught my eye, but it seemed as if they didn't have much use to me. Don't get me wrong, I would very much love to own a Cintiq, but I don't Photoshop often, and all I can do with it is sign things. I mean, I'm not a computer sketch artist. Also, the new HP Omen looks like a Lenovo Legion Y720. It went from Pavilion to Ripoff. HP needs something original. There were various other things that I liked, like the system with Netgear Arlo's, but someone I live with wouldn't like to know that something is recording his actions. Then there's a fridge where you can knock a glass panel and it'll light up. Pretty cool. And that's it for this episode. Show your feelings by liking or disliking, talk to me in the comments if you want, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Again, my name is Jeff, and I have an outro song to say everything I need.